Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Single best idea, and the single best idea is it has been a team effort for the last 72 hours into this military action by the United States of America. Our special show yesterday, and of course we advance forward today. We started with a gentleman who pulled the Council on Foreign Relations into the modern age, now with Centerview Partners. Here is Richard Haass.
The president had the authority, like all of his predecessors. If you look at the history of a modern American foreign policy, initiative in foreign policy has decidedly passed to the executive. I mean, Tom, what was it, 60 years ago, Arthur Schlesinger Jr. wrote his essay and book about the imperial presidency. This is nothing new. You know, Congress virtually never, ever fulfills its constitutional obligation to declare war. And we have used military force hundreds of times in the absence of anything so formal. So I just, flat out disagree with that kind of a narrow legalist interpretation. That said, if I had been advising President Trump, I would have said, take a page out of the book of President Bush the father, Bush 41. Do things with the internationally, with building on the International Atomic Energy Agency's scathing report of Iran. Do things with the Congress. Do things with the American public. If you're going to use military force, people should come to conclude that you tried to do diplomacy, and at the end of the day, you reluctantly had to use it. It also, by the way, would have helped this president with his MAGA base. So I think he should have gone about this differently. But did he, under American political tradition, did he possess the authority to do what he did? Absolutely.
Richard Haass, can't say enough about the work. He's put out one of my books of the summer years ago, The World, with Richard Haass, and of course, Bill of Obligation, out there now on citizenship in America. Robert Kaplan came by with a new book, Wasteland. My book of the year, I think 2 years ago, The Loom of Time, the reach of the Arab world from Morocco over to Persia. Robert Kaplan on this moment for America and Persia.
People who are saying that this could lead to another, forever war, Middle East quagmire, they're making a mistake of category. Iraq was in a different category than Iran. Iraq was in the category of Vietnam and Afghanistan and Korea, in the sense that it involved tens of thousands of ground troops, which got stuck literally in a quagmire. Here we're dealing with just air and naval assets. The war could go in a number of ways. There could be blowback. But as long as we stick with air and naval assets, there's not going to be a quagmire. There's going to be something different. It may be something bad, but it will simply exist in a category different from those four forever wars: Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan.
Robert D. Kaplan, the new book is The Wasteland. Thank you so much again to our team for a concerted effort on our fractured geopolitics. Huge sets of economic data this week. We'll be covering all that into the domestic legislative debate in Washington as well. On your commute across the nation, don't forget Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM Channel 121. On YouTube, we're out at Bloomberg Podcasts. Subscribe to Bloomberg Podcasts. And on YouTube Podcasts, this is Single Best Idea.